Yes, indeed. Conscious, deep breathing, conscious, deep breaths is our miracle worker. It works the miracle beings of what we are, repeats the miracle of our being. Every conscious deep breath we take is responsible for manifesting us the way we are, the forms we are. Isn't that a miracle? Aren't you a miracle? You cannot explain your dynamic, wonderful nature and being. But this is the work of conscious deep breathing. For your breath, Spirit God knows how to convert itself into you and me, knows how to convert itself into our bodies as living organisms that know how to renew themselves, because you and I right now are renewing ourselves. We are replacing the cells of our bodies. We're replacing worn out ideas, and we're replacing memories of pain and suffering with the delight of being a miracle worker, being a piece of cosmic miracle. Our planet is the work of our miracle working cosmos, breathing and pulsating and multiplying itself into all of the essential elements that make us up, the essential elements of ether, air, water, fire, and earth frequencies. Our physical cosmos is converting itself into all of our images and fragrances and textures and tastes and sounds, leaving us nothing to do, nothing more complicated to do other than to just take the next conscious deep breath and relish that breath and love that breath and cherish that breath as we do our life, because it is our life. You see, we speak of and think of and know that our breath is our miracle worker because we cannot explain anything about what is expressing us, our breath, which is expressing us as itself. We do not know about the comings and the goings of the breath. We do not know about the comings and the goings. We do not know anything about the comings and the goings of our cosmos. But we are the fruits, the products of this coming and going, which is a total miracle, total magic, total unexplainable phenomenon. We are magic indeed. How do we know ourselves? We accept ourselves. How do we know ourselves? We embrace ourselves because we are ourselves. And with every conscious deep breath that you take now, that I take now, What we do is we confirm our breath as our reality. We realize that our breath is our confirmation now. And I can sing this from the bottom of my heart with all the passion in my being. My breath, my breath, my breath, my breath. My breath is my confirmation now. My breath confirms me as itself. My breath, my breath, my breath, my breath. So simple, so sweet, so easy. My breath is my confirmation of me as myself now. My breath, my breath. My breath is my confirmation of me as itself. Your breath, your breath, your breath. And if I've said it before 1,000 times before, I'm going to say it again because it's the only truth to say. Your breath, your breath, your breath, your breath. Your breath is your confirmation of you as itself now. Your breath, your breath, your breath, your breath. Your breath is your confirmation of yourself as itself and itself as you. Your breath, your breath, your breath, your breath. Your breath is your confirmation of itself as you. This is so sweet and simple and straightforward and miraculous and magical. Our breath, our breath, our breath, our breath. Our breath is our confirmation of ourselves as our breath, spirit, God, plasma, stardust, confirming us as itself. Our breath, our breath, our breath, our breath is our confirmation of itself as us and us as itself. And we do not have to account for this. All we have to do is to accept and celebrate it as ourselves. For it knows, our breath knows how. Our breath, spirit, God, cosmos, stardust, plasma, knows how to convert itself, to mix and match itself into us, and to stabilize us, and give us meaning and value, and stability, and stamina. Our breath knows how to confirm us as its health. Our breath is our health. Our breath is our happiness. Our breath is our wealth. Indisputable indeed. Indisputable. We are indisputable beings, being invited to do one thing, to recognize that our breath is our confirmation now. So eat, drink, and be merry, because these are acts of self-confirmation. Eat, drink, and be merry, because this is how we confirm our breath, forms of our breath, because our breath is our images that we're looking at and confirming as ourselves. Our breath is our colors, which we are confirming as ourselves. This is so wonderful indeed. This business of being us is so sweet, and we can support it by accepting that our breath is our sweetness. Our breath is our satisfaction. Our breath is the only thing about us that is true. Our breath is our truth. The only thing about us that is lasting is our breath. And we are not being asked to do anything other than breathe consciously. Follow your breath into your heart. Allow your breath to open your heart doors and to free all of the goodies in our hearts to us, for us to experience as ourselves. I do not have enough words to declare, to fully comprehend and express the miracle of our breath, the miracle of ourselves. But suffice it to say, I will do what I can. I accept my breath as me, and I accept my breath as you, and I accept my breath as me and you. I do, I do, I do. I love and trust and confirm my breath as me and you. I love and trust and relish and cherish and confirm my breath as me and you. I love and trust and glorify and magnify and confirm and trust my breath. Even as my breath, your breath confirms us as itself. For this is our job, this is our day job, to celebrate our breath as ourselves, to celebrate our breath as our colors, as our images, as our fragrances, our textures, and our sounds, and to know that this is what we are. We do not have to overlook our breath and try to look for something else to fill the space of our breath. Our breath is our substance. So do yourself a favor. Accept this as your truth. Accept your breath as your norm. Accept your breath as your God, your spirit, your plasma frequencies. And enjoy yourself. For that's the only thing you have to do in life, with your life. And you do that by simply taking the next conscious deep breath. And as you approach everything you do today with conscious deep breaths, you'll see how easy your breath makes your life to be. Everything becomes easier as you breathe more and think less. As you breathe more consciously and deeply and feel more fully that your breath is what you are. And you do not have to overlook yourself, seeking something else other than what your breath is saying to you that you are, that it is to you. Practice your breath. Practice being conscious of your breath as yourself. For that's the best thing you can do for yourself. Literally, the only thing you need to do for yourself. Eat, drink, and be merry, for your breath is your food and drink. Your breath is your merriment. Your breath is all of what you are.